And he knew he had quite a big margin for error for that cannon.
22.
But his cue ball tonight has been immaculate already, as Ronnie's. And that is always a sign
23.
of a player at his very best. How many difficult shots do you have to take on in a break? And not that many so far, because position has been A1. That's probably the first one that he's not played as well, but he's still got a red that he can cut in.
30.
You can have to go up for maybe the blue from it. He's got to be a little careful on these close ones, on the angle. Cue ball and object ball close together. You can misjudge them if you're not careful.
Excellent at that kind of shot, though, over the years, O'Sullivan's been. And now, really, it's got the impression of being plain sailing.
Ronnie has a wonderful touch. I mean, there's so many great parts of his game.
33.
His long game is just his general scoring, but he's got a beautiful touch in amongst them. And he's shown it a few times
34.
tonight already.
And I'll tell you what, Neil, when he turned professional at the age of 16, he wasn't far removed from what he is now. All the game was there then. Obviously, without the experience.
Oh, absolutely. He's been a wonderful player for many years, since he was 12 or 13. 147 break as an amateur. Aged, I think,
39.
15. Just a fantastic player.
Yes, he won his first Pro-Am down in the London area against a powerful field when he was 12 years of age. He won the World Under-21 Championship when he was 15 as well.
46. 47.
Once again, you feel he's going to win the frame here. The couple of reds a bit awkward, but he won't need them. Just checking out the scores. 6 reds left, 75 on the table, as you can see, but red and high colour means
55.
that equation changes. It'll be 70 the difference after this, and of course points remaining down to 67. So he's over the line, barring something unbelievable happening. Certainly first blood to O'Sullivan.
62.
Well, he'll have to play on here.
62.
Pretty unpromising position, mind you, with not only a snooker needed, but all the reds at the wrong end of the table, because he's going to need high colours with all those reds. So hard to see any kind of a shot taking place in this frame. As we've seen unlikely positions before, but this would be some steal. Seems a long way off.
7.
Yes, the black, first and foremost, has to be targeted.
8.
And the frame is over now. He's a gentleman, Mark Selby, wouldn't concede with the other player coming to the table, but for all intents and purposes, it's 2-0.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that would be the only reason I can think of that he hasn't conceded the frame there, because basically you're not supposed to do that. But Ronnie would have probably accepted the concession, not being too concerned, but the way the game is played, you're not meant to concede. I remember many years ago, Rex Williams giving Alex Higgins a hard time over that. He just tried to concede the frame, and Rex said, "You're not supposed to do that, Alex," and carried on until he was ready to finish.
Rex and Alex having words? Never.
Slightly different characters, aren't they? Let's be honest.
12. Sullivan 12, I'm afraid.
Breaks of 93 and 62. It's been a quick start by O'Sullivan.
Mark Selby hasn't really played yet tonight, that will tell you that. 58% pot success. How different from last night. Ronnie O'Sullivan at 92% has done nothing wrong. Well, he played it to hit it very thin, but I don't think he got all that close at all.
Ronnie O'Sullivan
Looking at it, first time up, it looked like he was quite a way off from this. Yeah, about half an inch or so.
Back.
It's going to be a very thin one. I mean, that's the problem he's got with this shot. He's actually trying to catch it so the cue ball goes up the table. The shot he played was to come thin off the red like that, and I tell you, he's got to catch the red so thin for that shot to be possible. Doesn't want to catch the red thicker and going off. Well, that's what he's played, and that is an absolute beauty.
Yes, lots of danger there, because had the cue ball not gone in off with too thick a contact, it might well have jangled around in the jaws and stayed in the business area of the table. So Selby will be relieved by that, and giving only 4 penalty points away, no skin off his nose.
That's what Ronnie played. It's quite a clever shot, and Mark actually tapped the table. Maybe if you didn't know the game, you think he played the most horrendous effort to pot a red, but it was nothing of the kind. Just wanted the cue ball buried in the pack there for safety. Well, that's another really weak shot there from Mark. Such a surprise.
And for O'Sullivan, I'm sure it qualifies as a pleasant surprise.
One.
Almost passes without comment that Ronnie will play left-handed shots, but not just basic ones. Screw shots off cushions, everything.
It was in this tournament, you know, the Premier League, that he first unveiled those skills. It was against Peter Ebdon in a semi-final back in the 90s. Lost the first frame playing exclusively right-handed, and decided, I've had enough of this, I'm going to go the other way. Switched hands, won the match, and then he beat Stephen Hendry, playing a lot of left-handed shots in the final.
Yeah, it was new, wasn't it, in those days, and I suppose one or two of Ronnie's opponents took offence to it. Well, that wasn't the best of shots from Ronnie. He didn't get into the pack as he wanted to, but he has still got a shot on. He played right into the pink full ball. Didn't quite happen. This is quite a thin pot that he's taking on. Cue ball have to watch out. There is a red to the middle as well. He could certainly get to, but this is the one we get the feeling is going to play the first time out of the match. It's a little bit of thought. He's got a choice of reds, I think. He's just trying to weigh up which is the best one. One in the centre that will take him onto the black, maybe.
Sometimes when you've got a choice like this and they're all difficult, it's actually worse than having just one shot on, because it divides the concentration. If you've just got one option, you can zone in on that much more easily, in a mental way.
Yeah, I mean, they're different shots, aren't they? The problem here is not only the pot, but he can't really keep great control of the cue ball from this. He's heading towards that bulk end, as you see.
14.
I do. I think he'd settle for that, being there. Just going back to what we were saying about the left-handed shots. I remember in the World Championships, of course, Alain Robideau didn't like it, did he? He wasn't too keen on Ronnie playing left-handed. I think, I mean, Alain was just a great guy, wasn't he? But he just took offence to it. But maybe now it's more acceptable, isn't it?
Yes, it was
17.
left-handed and one-handed as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the one-handed. That's the slightly quite annoying, isn't it? If someone can beat you one-handed, it
18.
makes you a little bit concerned about your own form, doesn't it? I'd say.